Hello everyone, this is Gail from Gail's Upstairs Studio. I hope you're all doing well. What do we have here? Well, this is a bookcase in my studio, and I've gone around and gathered up all of the things that I still have from the videos that I put up on YouTube. My first video went up on September 4th, 2022, and we're now in March, so it's been 6 months. I thought it might be a nice thing to do to just take a minute and look back at a few things. So I am going to bring some of these things over to my bench and talk about a few things, and I hope you can join me. So, this is the pumpkin cup that I made in my first video. It went up on September 4th, as I said, and it was supposed to be a practice video. But my son, who does my editing, decided that it was good enough to just put up. So I filmed it in the morning and it was up by afternoon. And we haven't looked back since, really. It's a little worse for wear because my husband really likes the size of this cup, and he drank his coffee out of it for a couple of months, and then he dropped it out of the cupboard and it made a big chip out of it, but we'll always keep it because this was my first video. This pumpkin canvas was my first short, which was another totally different thing. Can't remember how many videos I had done before I did my first short. Not many, but it was an eye-opener. It was shocking how quickly the views grew on it. Within 24 hours was up over 1,000 views, and to this point it is at 1.8K views. This is a representation of my highest viewed video, which was hand-painted Christmas ornaments. I'm going to be honest, these are not the ornaments that were in that video because they sold like a wildfire at a craft fair I took them to very shortly after the video was made. And I made another fresh batch for another craft fair that I ended up not being able to attend. So these are those, but that video got 3,200 views to this point, and it keeps growing. Everyone really liked it, and I enjoyed doing them, so next Christmas you're probably going to see some more done. I don't know if I can show this so that the camera can see it very well, but this represents the most views on a short that I've ever gotten. And there's a funny little story about this. This was the first time that I didn't have anything in my head as to what I wanted to do. My son came over to edit, which he does every Friday, and I had nothing for him. Where I love Christmas and I decorate a lot for Christmas, I don't paint a lot of Christmas things, so I was kind of at a loss for what to do. And this was his idea. This is something that I've done for a long time. I've just collected up vessels and small things over the years, and I make winter scenes to put on my mantelpiece. And so he thought, why don't you just do that? So from coming up with the idea to gathering all the supplies I needed through the house, to filming the video, editing the video, and putting it up, it took about 3 hours from start to finish, and it got over 3,000 views. So just goes to show you, sometimes you just have to ask somebody else what they think, because it was the first kind of block I had, but it hasn't been the last, and ideas tend to come from other places that you wouldn't imagine. So now I'm going to show you my favorite out of all of the videos that I've done, and it might surprise you. And it's for a couple of different reasons. But it's this card here. And This was before I felt comfortable talking on camera, and I wanted to do one more video before Christmas and kind of show thanks for everyone who had subscribed and viewed my videos and liked my videos. And this was a concept I came up with on my own and filmed it on my own, and my son edited it. And first of all, I really was happy with the way the watercolor poinsettia came out, and I was able to thank my viewers without saying a word. And so this one, I've just have to say, it probably tops all the others in my own mind. I really like this one. And you will see something from another video I did. This represents my first voiced video. It was my showing my Christmas presents that my children and my family got me for Christmas. And I was petrified to do it, and I did it, and the world didn't come to an end, and everybody seemed to enjoy it. So I have been trying to do a little more of that now. This is a small Paul Rubens watercolor sketchbook that I've had for a few months. And in January, I wanted to just do a lettering project, and it's turned out that it came out well enough that I've decided to do one of them every month, so that in December of 2023 I'll have 12 months of lettering projects. So here's January, February, and March, and I don't have April done yet, but April's not here yet, so it'll probably be either springy or a little Eastery, something like that. So that kind of concludes the review of all of the videos. As you know, it's not even close to all of the ones that I've done, but I just wanted to take a minute to thank everyone who has supported me in any way that you have, whether it be subscribe, share, just viewing, liking my videos. I really appreciate it. I didn't think that I was going to like it anywhere near as much as I have. I've enjoyed the creative process, the coming up with new things, the thinking of things from different angles. As far as what's next for the channel, I still have a book full of ideas, but coming up soon will be an Easter project video, a lot of spring flower time-lapse videos. I have 2 large canvases that are about 2 foot by 2 foot that I think I'm got an idea for, that will probably be 2 separate videos. A watercolor set tour, probably a couple of hauls from time to time, because I have some things I need to stock up on for my studio. A studio tour eventually. And if this isn't already up yet, this is a new watercolor set that I have just gotten. Sorry, I have it upside down, by Rosa Gallery. And I just filmed my first impressions of it. Spoiler alert, I really, really like it. So thank you very much for listening, and I'll see you next time.